All right, I'm back. I had been procrastinating for about an hour. Tisk tisk, but I did work out, which is a win. But I got shit to do. Why am I procrastinating? I just got online and that was it. I hate it. Hate it. All right, so the plan is we're gonna finish Toklo today. So I don't want to be caught between these two projects. Um, Caught might not be the right word, but just let's just get it done. Okay, so I do have the animation made. I think all we really want to do now is maybe just some slight tweaks to positioning here. Ugh, I hate when he does that. All right, so select everything. When I reset it, it goes to 0 or 1, which is what we want. Okay, perfect. Kyomri, what are you working on today? We're finishing up Taklo's second outfit. Also, get it, get it. Ugh, hate this one. Little company? It's open. Oh, you punks. It's man. Motherfucking cats. All right. But we're making a panting animation. It's like a happy dog expression, but we want to get the little pant working. So basically, it'll be everything here. Perfect. Okay. So that is happy boof. That's the expression we want to use on the character or create for the character. Um, and now we need to export it. So file, export, F, AutoRig Pro, of course, and we want to include the bake animations, which we will only bake the active one. So it's just that one file or one animation clip. Okay, that should work. All right. slowly figuring out the animation stuff. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, did I ever hide? Yes. Animation stuff is a challenge. It's always a little odd. Always a little odd. Hello, Suvi Cat. What you got? Interesting rig you got there. Oh, thank you. We are adding some animations to this client commission of mine. Very work in progress. We're making clothing toggles and some general expressions. Just want to pose mostly, but I want to make it look alive. Oh, absolutely. Um, blend shapes might go a long way, and you could always add like a little breathing animation. What kind of animation? Sounds interesting. There's a little like calling it happy boof, but just like a little canine panting motion. It looks very happy. It's a little hard to see right here, but that's the plan of attack, except a little bit of a challenge. I have to move everything one over. What's the best way to do this? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do. Mostly, I do our chat client commissions on stream. Is it a bone animation? Correct. Because I want to make the tongue physicsable. So I have to do a bone animation. Otherwise, I just do a blend shape animation, um, which is still possible. I may still end up going that direction. Uh, but bones for now, because I've been doing that a little bit more now that I have all these nice rigging tools. But we're going to put the shield on that clip. How do you make the rig? I use Auto Rig Pro. Which has a lot of fun features, some export features. Makes it about as simple to make a rig as like Mixamo, if you've ever used that. But we do have to make sure we include the facial animations. And we're going to say NLA. Actions. Oh, perfect. Yes. Boof. Yes. Happy boof. Oh, perfect. All right, so it should get exported. Oh, that. I still messed up. But yeah, Auto Rig Pro is great, especially for VR chat because uh, allows for really easy creation of like wings and tails. And you can always go back and update the rig really easy. And then it also has something that no other um, no other Blender add-on has, or well, which is you can export. I don't have it enabled right now, but you can export with modifiers and shape keys. So it keeps your shape keys and it exports it with the modifiers. Is it hard to convert bone animation to animation in Unity? Usually no, now that I know it, but there's definitely some learning curves there. Like, here, I'll show you. So I am exporting the animation to Unity right now. And we need to make sure it imports the animation. It looks like we need to update my rig too, which is okay. Configure. Ignore the fact that he has no pants. And we just do the classic reset. Reset, sample, inverse. Apply. Done. Okay. So goes back to that. Everything still works normally. And we have our happy booth. So if you import the animation, it just comes in like this. Um, Sometimes you have to go in and add all the animations, though. That can be a little tricky. Let's make sure it's working. So shouldn't. Oh, I guess it should be open. So Control Tab A, save, file, export, AutoRig Pro. Oh, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I think that there's still some difficulties because Unity will make. Oh, so okay, it's not me doing that. It's AutoRig Pro. Bake animations. I do want to bake the animations, but I would prefer it to not do. Do you do any ARKit commissions? I'm familiar with ARKit, and I've used the uh, Blender has a add-on, but I've made VTubers and stuff. It's all kind of similar. They all use similar things. It's not one to one, but um, I am familiar making that kind of stuff. Unity doesn't like anything to be honest. There's certainly always a little bit of trickiness to this kind of stuff. And it looks like I'm dealing with a little bit of trickiness right now, which is annoying. I'm not sure why it keeps opening up his mouth at the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the very end, hit record, Control Tab A, and just reset the entire expression. And then we'll just want to make sure to move the timeline out to there. Save, file, export, boom. Well, what are your prices for stuff like that? Well, thank you for asking. So generally, I charge about $700 for a full from scratch commission, whether that's going to be a VTuber or avatar. So if you're doing a VTuber, 700. If you're doing an avatar, 700, and then mesh included. Oh, absolutely. So I do the whole process. I make the mesh, a texture, rig, and do Unity integration. But I provide the full Unity package afterwards, or whatever uh, assets you would expect from that process. VRM format for VTubers. But yeah, if you're interested, let me go ahead and send you my website. So I have my main website, which it has some links and some general information, right, and also my portfolio. Yeah, it has some general information. If you're looking for both an avatar and uh, a VTuber, so it's a little cheaper than getting them individually, but it's still be an additional cost. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and take a look if you're interested, but I'm totally open to any questions you have as well. Why is it still baking with his mouth open? I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Guess what I need is a neutral expression. Because I would need. Well, I do. I have that final. Okay, so that'll work. Okay, let's add one more frame, 12. And we're actually going to duplicate all of these and move them there. Currently working on learning stuff like that. I'd like to learn how to do it myself. It did take me some time, but it's certainly a fun thing to do. There's always things are always changing as well. Uh, VR chat's always updating, and so it's definitely a very fun place to be. And I worked in the game freelancing industry for a while, doing like concept art. which is what led me to learn 3D stuff. Um, and then it just turned out that VR chat was a little bit more stable as a career. So uh, if you're looking to do this kind of stuff, I think VR chat is a nice place to be for this kind of thing. So if I do this, just does that, which is an ideal. So we want to make a new one, and we'll call this happy groove loop, and then another one which we'll call neutral. And the neutral one, we want to go from 10 to 11, which I believe should be just closed. Yep, perfect. So now we have, and this one we'll want to set to 9, I believe. So then it's just the tongue looping. Not quite. Just apply this for now. Go to here. Oh, gotcha. I need to copy this, paste it here. All right. So now we have this section, which is the loop, and this section, which is the neutral pose. But yeah, feel free to come on by anytime, Suvicat. I'm usually here Monday through Friday, um, just working on avatars. So if you ever have any questions, Blender and stuff, that's pretty much what I do 24/7. I'll probably be starting an evening stream as well. I wish it closed his mouth. That's okay. So now we have these two clips. Here's the loop right here, which is working quite well. We can slow that down a little bit later. Well, sort of. His mouth is moving just slightly. Versus 10. Let's set this to 10. Should be fine. Right. Set this to loop. Say loop pose. Apply. Is it moving his jaw? Maybe it should be 10. This is from 1 to 10 to 11. This play. That's not it. How does it do that? So how would I get a Pro to work like Pro in Blender? There's no like sign in stuff. AutoRig Pro. I believe you just if you buy the add-on, uh, you could just install it and then it'll work. So it's a little bit different because those are add-ons to let you use the rig, so you can make armatures and then give them to people. But it's not the full add-on. So just some features are for the Auto Rig Pro, and some are available to share. You know what? I'm gonna redo this. I'm going to one, two, move those over, and then take these here like that, because that way the start is the neutral expression, and the end is the boof loop. Boof loop. Put our cursor here. Take these, scale them a little bit, set it to 20. Okay, so that should be a little bit longer of a loop. Maybe it should be a little bit shorter. Do 15. But I really like AutoRig Pro. Really like it. Um, it's sped up a lot of different things for me. Yay. Okay, perfect. You should still be able to export. FBX export D bones only, and that should still work. Um, you may just have to remove some of the geometry. It's just something that's useful for, but there's still a lot of overlap between this export. This is the standard one, because you can still bake animations. But if you go to armature, you can export only deform bones. I believe that should work. And alternatively, if you're going to make changes to the Unity version, you'll want to import that Unity version, so the FBX file from your Unity project, because that one's going to already be Unity optimized. So everything should include the animations, should have everything you need. And this version's not going to include any of the AutoRig Pro stuff. So um, yeah, the one in Blender is just but I believe you should still be able to export it. I haven't tried that yet with just the standard VX export settings. We'll try it another time. Excuse me. Okay, so now the boof loop. Boof loop. Oh, I hate Unity. Come on. And the neutral is just 1 or 0 to 1. Perfect. Apply. But also, welcome back, Suvi. Yeah, so we got that animation in. We've got the two versions. Got the loop and the neutral. And most importantly, this face is neutral right here, which is good. Okay. So now, what we need to do is integrate that expression with the character. But we need to do more than just that. We also need to create a few more animation clips. So this will be original outfit, which we'll put here. So many people want the draft. That's good to hear. In what way? In what way? Well, good. That is good to hear. So we'll put second two out, second outfit, and then jacket on. Can't sell Sam stuff, but that's how popular it is. Hey, that's super good to hear, though. Just tell him to come to the stream. Demand that they come to the stream. No, I'm just kidding. Force them. Hey, that's the price of beauty. Oops. So we want this Toklo, two out. So we'll actually write this out. Second outfit. Jacket. Bam. Boom. Shirt. Bam. Boom. And pants. Okay. So we'll start with those. Jacket. So drop in all these animation clips. Then we want to. Okay, first we need to go to the material. Select the UV discards and click rename, renamed, because we want to be able to edit those later. And then we also want to be able to edit this color here. Finished my worker evaluation today. Got 3% pay raise and 9% perks bonus. Hey, that's pretty nice. Heck yeah. That's good to hear. It's a good start to the new year. This is interesting. We have a conundrum on our hands when it comes to the outfits, because we have two outfits. We have first initial outfit and then the second outfit. And I think I can do it one of two ways. First is you can turn on any piece of clothing at any time, right? So anytime you need to turn on a jacket, you do it that way. Time to blow the muns on more models. Before I take my money. Heck yeah. I mean, that's fun. I want to make some worlds soon. And then, second, for the outfit, is that we set up a system so that if the second outfit's enabled, fit controls are a pain. Outfit controls. Sometimes it just depends on how they come together. I can make it so that problem. It's just a question of how seamless I want to make it for the client, because and then how seamless I can make it versus how complicated that could be. Uh, some of these share. So we have a jacket for the clothing for both. We have pants for both, but we have a shirt only for one. So I could just make them share their. If that makes sense, I could make them share. If the jacket's on one outfit, then when you switch outfits, then that jacket would be on as well. So it'd just be one additional toggle. Ugh, dude, that work? All right, for now, let's make the basic animations and see how they interact. All right, so we're going to do the outfit right now. Jacket for the second outfit. So, two outfit jacket on, click, go to the skinned mesh renderer, second outfit, and we want to turn that on. So it should be no check enabled. And then we go to the body material and we turn no this one on. Yes. That disables and that. Okay. Did those record? Yeah, they did. Okay. So this one turns on the jacket and turns off that section of the body. All right. Then for the pants, record. Go down here and click the pantaloons. Wait, which material? Second outfit. Okay. Pants on. And then we go to the body material. Right now they're already off. So this one must be the, yeah, okay, that one. All right. That's pretty much it for the pants. I have controller to set when this is on and that one's off. I can but it's knowing how they interact together. I need to confirm how the animation clips play together because right now it seems to me that the underlying assumption, it depends on what the default state of the character is. What is on and off by default, and then that will determine how to make that logic. For the shirt, but right now we're just making clips so I can play around with them. And there'll be multiple shirt ons because he has the back here. Do that too. With books, I have no clues other than just go by one or whatever rules. Yeah, it is. It is. It is not too bad. It's just it depends on. I have to narrow. I have to know which set of problems I'd rather deal with. Because everything in this kind of stuff, it's always a trade off one way or the other. Oh, and then we need to record the body. This. And oh, interesting. And this. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. So now let's create the opposites. So take these, duplicate, well, off, off, off. So for the jacket, it should be 1, 0, 0. Pants should be 0. It's pretty much just the opposite of what X is. This one's a little bit different. For now, we'll just do the opposite. But I'll probably have to redo it. All right, so the jacket. Boom. Jacket off. The shirt off. Wait. Oops. Swapped them. Pants. All right. Let's make some parameters. So I want a bool, Toklo. I'm going to say 2. Jacket. Let's copy that. Boom. Shirt. Pants. All right. And we'll just have these on by default. Now, for the jacket, we're going to create some transitions. The shirt will do the same. And just the pants for now. So select jacket, go to debug. Boom, 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 boom. 0, 0. Jacket. The pants. Boom, 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 boom. 0, 0, 1. Pants. All right. We'll go back to normal. Double click them. So to go this way, pants should be false. To go this way, pants should be true. Perfect. Then for the jacket to go down, jacket should be off. To go up, jacket should be true. All right. Now, the shirt. So for the shirt, we need one more version of this, which is shirt, jacket on. That should be right here. So basically, this is right, off is right, on is right. Where the only difference between these two is that I did make masks for the spots for Audio Link the other day, and now she has rainbow glowies. Oh, heck yeah, I'd love to see some screenshots of that. That's really cool. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Water. That was a bad throw. So I'm a little confused here. These row. Second outfit. Second outfit. Okay, so this needs on this one, it needs to be shirt jacket on. It should be one, or sorry, 0, 0. We're about to down. Okay. Get some transitions. Boom. Oh, it's going to take a little while, but here we go. So, switch back to debug. Select all the transitions. One. Sure. Back to normal. So, when shirt is false, go down to shirt off. Shirt is true, go up. And the same here. When shirt is true, when shirt is false. And this one is to look at when jacket is true, go here. And when jacket is false, go that way. And additionally, this one needs that as well. Jacket true, jacket, oops, jacket false. Okay. So we have this tri-state. All right. Play. So initially, everything's going to be on at once. Well, which is a little awkward, but that's what we expected. So I want to turn off the first outfit. Okay. So the shirt's wrong. Shirt's very wrong, but that's okay. Actually, it's working there. It entered into the wrong state, and it didn't transition. Pants is working fine. Shirt, not working. Jacket. Jacket's working. So just the shirt's messed up. Perfect. So go through shirt. Let's think about this. So when the shirt's off, everything for the shirt, which are these two items, should be off. Complete. Disable those two. And then nothing should be affecting. Oh, but we do want. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Everything on the body enabled, everything on the shirt off. We may have to put the shirt above the jacket in layer order, though. That might be why it's a little funky. And then thinking about these transitions, when Toklo shirt is false, goes down. Perfect. When Toklo jacket is false, should go that way. And this Toklo jacket should be Toklo 2 jackets. Double check all this. Toklo 2 jacket. That is challenging. Okay, so that's what the problem was. So I was looking at the wrong variable. All right, play one more time. Play one more time. Turn off the original outfits. Okay, shirt's still messed up, but when I turn the jacket on and off, it's still broken. Perfect. At least it's consistent now. When I turn the shirt off, that works as intended. Let's check out the sleeve. Perfect. It's quite good, actually. I should be able to exit this to go to shirt on. All right, so that means that Toklo to shirt. Let's double check. That is actually the right Toklo to shirt. When Toklo to shirt is true, it goes up. Oh, and jacket is. Oh, gotcha. God, dang it. When I reset the variables earlier, it reset the condition. So, okay, jacket true and shirt is true. Perfect. Jacket is false. It goes that way. Jacket is true. It goes that. Okay, that's correct. Okay, one more time. All right, so transitions should be right now. So now it's just the animations that's wrong. Okay. That's right. Okay, so shirt off, working correctly. Shirt on, incorrect. So both the shirt ons are incorrect. So shirt on, think about this. Second outfit. When it's on, we should disable the body. That's how. When both of these should be enabled. Yeah, both these should be enabled. Perfect. And then here is where the other one should be disabled. Yes. Oops. Oh, perfect. Okay, and then we'll just need to change the decal so that it's not in shadow. And then I just have the wrong one. When jacket on is off, just need to swap those. And we're good to go. Okay. Dun, dun. 1, 0. Save. Play. Boom. 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 Perfect. All right. Okay. Everything's playing nice now. We just need to add a few more values to our shirt animation. So let's go to the character, click on shirt off, no, shirt on, hit record, and we go to the body, we go to the second outfit shader, and we go to RGBA color masking. We turn this all the way down. Okay. And then with shirt jacket on, hit record, go back to that value, and sure, 180. It's fine. And the other one, shirt off, doesn't need to care about it because it will literally be invisible. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Perfect. Cool. I like that it's shadows. That feels cool. Feels smart. That's just the shadow from the hand, right? Perfect. All right. Pants. Dope. All right. So, animations behaving properly for their individual outfits. So the question now is the question now is again, how do we make these behave and interact nicely? So if we go here, we can. So right now they just interfere, intersect each other. Looks like all of them turn off the body, which is good. Which means that they will behave properly when they're all enabled. If I just moved the shirt forward a little bit, then you really could mix and match them. Okay, why don't we just do that? We'll just move the shirt forward, and then it'll be up to that's a problem. Why is it though? Why is it not turning off the chest? And the legs aren't turning off the body. Thought they would be. Okay, so that was my cause for concern earlier is how do they interface with the default state? because the deal is that these are overriding the state of the body, which prevents the original outfits from disabling sections of the body that they clip with, I believe. Let's review the original outfit. Let's say the jacket. So jacket on should be disabling this body, 3-0. So 3-0 would be do. So for the body, 3-0 would be this one. Okay, so that is what should be disabled, which means it is definitely the off state of the other outfits is interfering. Okay, now these do have right defaults on. What happens when we turn those off? Let's see if that does anything. So if we do that, hit play, just for those ones, let's see. Boom. Okay, so all the clothing's interfering, but I don't see the chest poking through. And if we turn off the new outfit, it's still poking through. Okay. Fuck. And we go to those ones. Should I turn off right defaults on these ones? I have no idea. It's just kind of one of those questions I'm never really sure the answer of. Some people are like, right defaults, it doesn't matter. Other people are like, right defaults, you have to turn off. And I still am a little vague on what actually the difference is. Anyway. All right, so we're still having that problem. And we would have a problem even if we reorder the layers. So, what do we do? If the body is on by default, then for the second outfit, or for all the off states, if we just remove their effect on the body, because they only disable sections of the body when they're on. Let's confirm that. Or I should say, when they're off, they only enable the body. So if we just go ahead, I'm just gonna duplicate all these to back them up. We're moving you up here, and we'll make a folder called back. Just in case I have to redo that. I would rather have them right out. But so for the off states, if we just delete this, and that way the body is always enabled in an off state, as it should be. Only an on state should disable sections of the body. That should work. Okay, so save, play. Perfect. All right. And not so perfect. Now, why would that be? Why would it still have that section disabled? Is it just that section? Oh, sure looks like it. Sure looks like once a section gets turned off, it never ever gets turned back on. Okay, that's good info. It's good info because that means we can go to the original outfit and also remove any of those. And then we'll create one animation clip here, which we'll call Toklo base body state. Okay, that's an animator. I want a animation. So Toklo base body. Okay. And then we go back here. We're going to make a layer Toklo base body. We'll move it up just before the clothing. It's all the only spot it needs to be. Excuse me. We'll make it loop. We're just going to drop it right here. I don't think we have to say right defaults, but we do want to go here. Toklo, base body, record. Boom. And I'm going to go to Blender really quick, tab, look at the UV edits, because are there any other layers the body is on? Yes, most definitely so. These ones as well. Do 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 do. All right. So now this is the default state, which means that when it's not actively being overridden, it will return to this state. All right. So now go here. We can turn these off. Okay, perfect. The clipping there. Okay. So now all of the animations work as we want them to. Now all we need to figure out is the logic of them fitting together. So What I would like is for one thing to disable another. So when a certain garment is enabled, if it's going to interfere with other ones, then it should just turn those other ones off. So you turn on the shirt, it should turn off the other two jackets. Okay. I believe that's possible. I believe. I believe. Oh, if we go let's look at the first jacket. When we enter jacket on, we have these behaviors here. We have VRC animator avatar parameter driver. So we want to set one of these, so the other jacket, to false. Exactly like that. All right, that should be what we need. That should be exactly what we need. That way you can just turn it on, whatever it's going to interfere with, it turns off. So when we turn on the clothing, the first jacket, it should turn on the new jacket and the new shirt. Like that. Perfect. I don't think I can test this in standard Unity. I don't think so. Anyway, and then the old pants, when they are turned on, they should turn off the new pants. Okay. And when our normal shirt is turned on, it should turn off the old jacket. Yes. Yes. None of these loop, so this should work just fine. Just fine. All right. Jacket, add, parameter driver. For the jacket, this is the new jacket. This one should turn off the old jacket. That's it. And then the new pants should turn off the old pants. Okay, so let's go through and review. The old jacket turns off the new jacket and the new shirt. Perfect. The old pants turn off the new pants. Perfect. The new shirt turns off the old jacket because that's the only thing it interferes with. And new jacket turns off the old jacket. Yes. And the pants, or the new pants, turn off the old pants. Okay, that sounds like it works. And that way you can just mix and match what it should mix and match with, but it's not going to work in this default unit. I do have to go into VR to test that. All right. Now, there's a few other things to do. So first is we did all that, and we just get some new things to do, which is adjust shirt to cover pants, old pants straps. Um, I should say first. Old sounds like it's so it sounds wrong. It sounds kind of judgmental almost, but it's just the order they came in. So first pants strap, perfect, and then the second pants with waste. And I didn't see anything else clipping, but we'll probably find some more once we go to VR. But for now, let's get the tongue in. So we're gonna add new layer. But this is Toklo Boof. So this is that tongue animation. And we'll put it right here because it's related more to the expressions than anything else. Now, I do want it to work with expressions as usual. But the reason I'm not going to include it with this prior layer is because these use blend shapes. And this move expression uses bone animations, which is a little different. So we need to get the animations we brought in from Blender. To do that, we'll go here. So we have the boof loop, and clearly we have animation data. But this is one of the pains of importing Blender animation data, is that everything's fine for the most part, except that it creates keyframes for the blend shapes. So we need to get rid of that. That is a big problem. So what we'll do is we will take the ones we want and we'll just duplicate them. And we're going to move them into their own folder up here. And we'll actually create that folder. Boof. And we'll drop boof in there. I'm not going to change the names. We want to know where they derived from. Okay. Now, for both of these, we will select the blend shape data and delete it. It shouldn't do anything there. And in fact, looking at this, we have other problems. We need to create a mask for our character. Because looking at this animation data, it affects a lot more than just the face. No good. We don't want that. In fact, I'm going to delete these. We're going to restart because the mask I create should be applied to the importer. Yes, just Toklo boof mask. All right. And we need it to import from the Toklo skeleton or avatar import. Let's just hit Alt, right click, open it up, I'm going to toggle all. So nothing's getting imported, and it's not importing any of the humanoid stuff. And it's just only going to affect everything inside the head. So from ear, or no, from teeth to cheek. Perfect. So that's all that should be affected. Nothing else should be affected. And the reason we know it's a problem is because if we look at the animation, the character is standing, which means that it is applying skeletal animation. When a character is being affected, you'll see that they sink into the floor. So let's go ahead and go to the mask. we want to copy from other mask. We just drop this in, boom, update, do it to the next one, copy, update, copy, update. And you can see how the character goes into the floor. Very important. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, because Unity is just Unity, still makes uh, blend key data or blend shape data, even despite creating a mask that should, by its very definition, prevent that. Go Unity. Um, so we still have to go back and select these after we duplicated them and remove the shape key data. Otherwise, it will interfere with the expression we made before. I'm tired. Okay. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. All right. So now, boof. So we have neutral, boom. That should be the default state, and we have happy, boof, loop. Perfect. And we'll transition between these two. And we don't need to create any parameters for this. We will, however, debug them. So we can adjust all these values and then go back to normal. So looking at expressions, which one should doof? I think that the gun and rock and roll are unutilized. So rock and roll is 5 and gun is 6. So looking at the expressions, surprise 5, so we can't use that. Or we can't use it on the right hand. So gun and rock and roll are used on the right hand, but unused on the left. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go back to boof. It'll be gesture left equals rock and roll 5. And if it does not equal 5, we are not boofing. We ain't boofing. Got it? No boof. All right. And so that should be what we need to boof. Let's test it out. So smiley. It looks a little lewd. It looks a little lewd. If I could make it look a little bit happier, it's be like a. I think it's because the eyebrows tilt up. So, oh, dang! In order to fix that, I have to go do that. The neutral one, it's fine. So I only have to update that one. Okay. Oh. Back to layout. So, boofing. When we go to boof, which is frame 3, so we'll start at frame 3, play. Just looks a little lewd. And I think it's because of the way the eyebrows tilt. Sorry, it's making me laugh a little. So we'll want to do that. Yeah, that looks better. And then something like boom, boom. Oh yeah, that looks immediately happy. Okay, perfect. Whew. I was worried that was going to be a challenge. All right. I'm going to turn off record, select everything, select this column of stuff, and paste it here. So that way it works. And set this back to 1. Save, return to 1. File, export, AutoRig Pro, bada boom. Save. I exported. We go back to Unity. We delete this one. Grab it again from the body. Let's just confirm it looks correct. A little hard to tell with the glasses on, but I think it does. Yes, it definitely does. And play. Oh. Why? No, it was doing that before. But why is it doing that? I mean, I copied this whole column of copy, paste. Okay, so pretty much was just these ones that I moved. I am Control C copying, and I am pasting here. Oops. Here. I had to move the cursor. I was just copying and pasting in the same spot. That was the problem. Seems really obvious once I say it out loud. Ooh. All right. All right. So, I really should have double checked in Blender. All right, boof is working. So now, duplicate the boof. Move the boof. Moved it too far. Move into this folder. Remove unnecessary keyframes. And then add to the boof. Okay. And set this to 0. And this to 0. Hit play. Put this to 5. Would be nice if there's a little bit more of a transition between the states. So, but at least it doesn't look lewd more. Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll add a transition duration of 0.25 to both. Play. Should now, well, nope, still immediate. Has exit time. Or, yeah, exit. Play. Maybe it needs to be longer here. All right, yeah, there's time now. It's still pretty quick, but it's not. I should say fixed duration. Oh yeah, because fixed. Oh, I see now. Gotcha. All right, perfect. So I like that fixed duration for that direction and transition duration of 1.25 the other way, because whatever it's transitioning to may need to happen fast. All right, so we have done a lot. Done a lot. Now I'm just going to set up the materials to be kind of in their basic state. So we'll go to clothes, do that, go to body, do this. Oh, actually, let me test something really quick. Gotcha. Okay. So for the jacket animation, we just need to add one more keyframe to the original jacket animation. So clothing, original outfit. We want to take from the second outfit this other or it's actually from the shirt. The shirt. Um, no. Okay, we do have to do it manually. So we go to jacket, original, clothing, jacket on, play. Why can't I see it right now? Because I already turned it off. So we need to just enable it really quick. Body, this one, click, jacket on, record, go to the body, click this one. All right. That should be pretty much everything for the animations. Now we just need to adjust positioning of some items. And we should be good. So isolate this, tab, Alt H. I'm going to select the jacket here and hide it. Wait, before we do anything, make sure I'm on the basis. Yes. All right. And then here, what we'd like to do is move these two frames, or these two, the shirt, forward. Maybe with these ones too, like that. Because the hope is that by doing that, we could prevent some clipping. Now, right now, it is the jacket that's clipping. But the belts here are no longer clipping, which means that we shouldn't have to disable the other items. Perfect. So, but one more thing to adjust. We can select all these, or actually, let's just go select, hide. Select this and this, hide. And here, on these pantaloons, we do want to move these forward a ways. Not too far, just enough. They're just a little bit. Okay, if we have more problems with them, I think that I can add. I'm just going to do it because why not? All right, second outfit, yada yada. Turn this stuff off. Or this way. That's the wrong shader. All right. So for the clothing, second outfit, pants on preview. Looking at it, it does have this section enabled, and we do want that. Yeah, we want that. Okay. How about if I do the on preview? Do you leave that section? You do. But you have to. Okay. So, all right. All right. So, I should have fixed it with that movement I made. But it is now time to upload and test in viewer. And then we'll be done with this character, and tomorrow and the rest of the week, we will be working on Lunathal only. Save. Preview. All right. And wow. Wow. All right. Now we can remove the animator. Go to VR chat. I'm going to move this over. Well, it doesn't really matter. Toklo. Copy this ID. Paste it. Let's double check. Oh, glad I did. We are missing the E's. That's no good. So let's double check those are working. They're not. Noise. That's actually not too bad. 30, 17. Whatever. Let's do 0. There. So these ones turn into okay. All right. But everything else should be the same. Yes. Ooh, that's odd. Why did it put in the FX layer twice? Let's reset that. Customize. Action layer. FX layer. Oh, we're missing something key right now. Very key. Which is in our. I can delete this back. In our expressions, or in our VR chat integration, we have this submenu for clothing. And I'm going to go ahead and rename this one to outfit 1 and duplicate this and call this, right? Well, we'll just have that be fit 2. And that should be a little bit easier. Outfit 1 menu and outfit 2. Then an outfit 2. We just want to make sure we're targeting the right parameter, which we need to add here. So add Toklo 2. Jacket, shirt, pants. And these will not be enabled by default, but they will be saved. All right. Then we go back to submenu, outfit 2, and we just want to switch this to the new ones. 2 jacket, 2 pants, and this one can be deleted. This one can be switched to shirt, toggle. Guess what? It'll toggle shirt. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then the only thing we want to add now is to our main menu. We'll add the expression FX toggle. So toggle expression FX. Ta-da! Just make sure everything's set to toggle. Yeah. All right. That should be good. I believe that is actually everything now. I believe. I believe. It's in the right spot. Builder. Building. Publish. Oof. I'm gonna go change laundry really quick. Get looking. Excuse me. Okay. Time to hop in to VR. It's a little harder to navigate windows once I'm in VR. So let's just close what I don't need right now. And I'm back. Mm. I always hit the fan, so I'm gonna stand over here. Mm. Cool guy activated. So let's double check everything. Mm. So that's working well. Everything that was working before is still working. It's a good sign. Yep. All right. Awesome. And then we got a few menus here. Uh, sound is still working. I can toggle outfit on and off. Perfect. Okay. Then I can turn on the new clothes. Awesome. Oops. And this is all looking like it's working well. Ooh, the tail. Did not expect that to have any influence on the body. All right, so we need to fix that. Looks like it's just that one spot. Everything else makes sense. Okay, let's go back to outfit 2, turn off the jacket. Yeah, it's still pulling the shirt too. So I think if I just reweighted body or just made sure that that tail doesn't have any influence, we're going to be good to go. It's going. Oh, it's just the shirt. Okay, so nice. Shirt's pretty bright, maybe a little bit too bright. Um, Pants are working nicely. Perfect. Nice. And then, most importantly, boof should be. A little boof. Perfect. Maybe the eyebrows raised a little bit too high. I'm going to get the client's feedback on that. Oh, you guys can't even see me. Sorry, here's the boof. The boof. Happy dog. All right. Pants, jacket, shirt, toggle. Oh, yeah. And then, most important, if I go to the other outfit and I turn on the jacket, perfect. It turns all that off. I can still wear the new pants, those, but then if I turn on the first iteration of pants, bada boom, and then same with the other, going the other direction. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's enough. So that was a lot of work, but we did it, y'all. We did it. Now that I think about it, I think the reason the shirt is so bright is because it has no shadow. I'm 90% sure that our material on top doesn't actually have any shading at all. Yeah, lighting type flat. That's why it's so bright. It is so bright. That would do it. Okay, but everything else is working. Man, there was a few moments where I wanted to rush right into just testing in VR, and that is no good. I would say to anyone out there who's testing VR avatars, do everything you can to wait until the last possible moment to test in VR, because testing in VR is really slow. It's a very, very slow process, and it can. The more frequently you test in VR, generally the longer it's going to be. The longer work you're going to have to spend. That's what I found over the years. All right. So tail pulling on back of shirt and slash jacket. That was the main fix. And then get client feedback on boof expression. Ah, my nose. And then change shader to shadows. All right. That's the plan. So for the shading, I'm actually going to go to our first set of clothes, open up shading, and we're just going to right click this and say copy. And then we'll go back to second outfit, right click, paste. And there we go. That gave it a lot nicer form. Yeah, that looks so much better. Holy moly. But it did, unfortunately, or no. And then once I lock it back in, everything will go back to normal. Yeah, that looks really good. Lock. So one down. And then still visible. There we go. Now the tail. So if we go here, I'm surprised I didn't use the Auto Rig Pro tail. Oh well. So really, it's the ladder bones. These first two, I don't mind having influence on here. Like I like that the shirt moves with it. So maybe the first three. But these later ones, we don't want them to have any influence at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the second outfit. Try really hard to, for some reason. And then separate it. And that way we can isolate it, find the vertex groups for the tail. Down, right there. And we can delete 1, 2, sure, 4 of them. And now we'll switch back to weight paint. And yeah, that looks proper. Okay. Next, what we want to make sure of is that the other groups, like these ones, still have the right amount of influence. So we'll turn this on. Symmetry, perfect. And we'll just smooth it. So it should be these two that we're concerned about, spine 2 and spine 1. Those look good. I'm going to hide this one. I guess I do need to separate it to properly do it. All right, that looks great. Then select them both again and the skeleton. Go into the rig, rotate, and confirm there's no problems. And there are no problems. So now we can take our meshes, this one, and this one, combine them back, fixed. What? Excuse me, I'll be right back. Yeah, blow my nose. That also split my lip. Fuck, that hurt. Um, and lastly, what we're going to do go to my stream. Hello. And then we're going to go to Video Deucer. Highlight. And I want. Oh, I'm pretty annoyed that I've split my lip there. Want to find the section of me testing the expression. Perfect. Publish. And that is the end of my stream. I'm gonna talk to the client, get that figured out, but I think that's it for this moment. I may stream later tonight. I've been talking about it a few times, but I think that moving forward, um, I'll be streaming in the evening as well because just found that I'm here on my computer, hoping to be productive, working on my personal projects, and not doing jack shit. So I'd really like to get back to doing some more of my personal work. And the best way to do that is to stream because streaming keeps me productive. That's why I do it in the first place. Um, anyway, so I might be back on later tonight. Definitely tomorrow evening, I will be streaming late. All right, let's call it here. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I hope everyone's having an amazing evening and that it continues to be amazing. Um, Definitely come back tomorrow. I'll be here from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Do our usual, making avatars. And if you like that, certainly drop a follow or a subscription. All that stuff. All that typical streamer stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Have a great night, everyone. Love y'all. Bye.